Alright gamers, welcome back. World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore Ironman Adventures episode 174, episode 24 on the Dwarf Paladin. It's a little bit of another late night session tonight. Let's jump in. Probably going to keep it to a strict hour. I was supposed to get on an hour ago, and then I got pulled in talking to a buddy of mine, and I got distracted. Now all of a sudden it's late, and I was like, maybe I'll just go to bed. And then I was like, nah, you know what, let's go ahead and record one session. So we're back in Aberdeen, Dark Shore. Last we left off, we were collecting some Strider meat. We were doing the Highborn relics. I think we're going to head straight down to where the Highborn relics are, look for Anaya's pendant, and just get straight into it tonight. We accepted a lot of quests last time, so I don't have to worry about that. Kill every Strider that we see. Pop on a sharpening stone. I'm gonna hold off on the blood sausage for now until we start killing, some higher level creatures. Want to do a quick DM? Sorry, but I play SSF solo. Good luck. I wish I could, gang. I wish I could. No worries, good luck. See, nice people. Give him a chop. Yep. There's another Strider meat. Some Moonkins roaming around here. I believe there's a quest down here to accept too, right? Or am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. There's a rare around here too, Lady Moongazer. She seems to be in the area where the relics are and Anaya is. Is this in the cave? Yes. No? Where is this? I think it is in the cave, damn. There it is, yeah. Add it to my target macro. Lady Moongazer, is that what it was? Yes. And we also need to add Anaya to it. Target Anaya. There it is. Three pieces of the Strider meat. Just need two more. A Metheron. Now these cursed Highborns are the ones that drop the relics, so we just need to kill basically every single one of them that we see. Weirdly enough, they drop cloth. So I wonder if they're considered like humanoids. They can curse us as well, but it's a very short-lived curse. It only lasts 11 seconds, so I can't get rid of curses, unfortunately. I wonder if paladins ever get an ability that helps them remove curses. I'm actually not very familiar with it, but... Okay, Anaya is up. Let me mark where she is. Okay, she's right there. Nice, that's 2 relics. Let's take Anaya out real quick. That way the target macro is only for the rare. Throw ourselves a quick heal. Since we have a lower chance to hit anyways, I might as well use this time to heal. Okay, we got Miss Anaya's pendant. Yeah, there is a quest right by the road. I knew it. Which means I'm probably going to need to get rid of something. I guess we'll get rid of Merc Deep again, unfortunately, but we'll pick it back up when we go back into town. This quest, I believe, is to be done right here anyways, so we should do it. Sentinel Taisha Moonblade. Miss Taisha?
To the east you will find the ruins of Ameth Aran. It is now inhabited by the restless spirits of the Highborn that once dwelt within its walls, but once it was a place where the servants of Ajara freely practiced their powerful magics. I was sent to explore the ruins and came across 2 large tablets scrawled with the stories of Ameth Aran and its fall. While I read the runes, I was accosted by the spirits and fled. Please, if you can, venture to the ruins and decipher the tablets in my place.
Alright. I hope that we can actually read these ruins and see what it says, but... Tablets, they say it has a 40% drop chance. Feels like 5, if I'm being honest, but... Keep them in the Consecrate. There's another one. I believe the first tablet is somewhere around here, no? There it is, okay. The Lay of Ameth Aran. Oh, it's in Darnassian. Okay, well, I can't understand it, unfortunately. If I spoke Darnassian, I'd be able to read that, but... There's another one, too. That was the Lay of Ameth Aran. We're looking for the Fall of Ameth Aran now. Which I believe is a little more south. Doesn't seem like the rare is up, unfortunately. One health. That's 4. This one will die to Consecrate and just hitting me. Oh, a chest. Nice. Alright, let's be a little more careful with our mana here. I am using it like crazy just because, I mean, these are lower level mobs and we breeze through them. But don't get too comfortable where we start making mistakes. The Telabeam Banana, the leather we'll definitely keep. Now these are undead, so... Oh, yes! I can exorcism them. That's so sick. I was just realizing, wait a second. It's an instant, too. That feels so good. Alright, throw wisdom on ourselves. Let the mana regen here for a second. It's 5 out of 7. Alright, that tablet seems to be more of it. There it is. Okay. Man, exorcism feels really good. I like that move a lot. It's an ability that I never really used on my my paladins in the past. Just because it does require you to be kind of like conscious and thinking about the mobs you're fighting and stuff like that, and I was always just kind of like YouTube video pulled up on the side because I would never play hardcore and, you know, kind of tabbed out, if you will. Let's kill a couple of these bears too. So I thought I saw a strider too. Did I reset it or did I hit it so hard it's running away? Okay, it was just running in fear. $240 crit heal. That feels good. I shouldn't have done that. Save my my mana there. A couple more bears here. We should just take them out. Strider meat. We need to kill 20 of these things, so I kind of feel compelled to kill every single one that I see. Save my mana here to heal myself afterwards. Brackwater boots. The exact same boots that I'm wearing, except stat-wise, they're just named, you know, a different name, but... I should have let my Consecrate kill that thing. Surprised you're not running. A big heal, a flash. There's the 4th piece of Strider meat. We just need one more. We'll make our way back up towards the fall of a Metheron tablet in just a second. Where are you going? And there's the last piece of Strider meat. Nice. And we've already killed 8 of these rabid thistle bears. Get rid of the banana. Seems to be 2 pieces of copper here. The other one might be a little more difficult to get. I might just leave it. Come on. Come on, you can make it. Nice. Nah, it's right there. And I guess Onu is right here too, so we might as well go talk to Onu real quick. The Ancient of Lore, Wild Bend River. Moon River Rock. Moon River Roll. If you know, you know. Another node. Like we said, next time we go back to town to drop all this stuff, well, mostly it's going to be after Aberdeen, because I can't really, I mean, I could go to Darnassus, get all that copper out, fly back here, smelt a bunch of stuff here, rinse and repeat, keep going back and forth. But there's no anvil, there's no forge, there's no blacksmith vendor to sell me reagents in Darnassus. Again, the elves don't really roll like that, so. But this is a chance to turn this quest in and clear up some inventory space, which is nice. So, Onu. Ah, Paladin, how may Onu assist you? Fandral sent a message. Ah, thank you, Bale. It is strange, though. The Archdruid always seems in such a hurry. The forest knows that all shall come to pass in the appointed time. Shanto Stormrage understood this. Tiani. Sell. I think I'm just going to sell the crawler meat, the bear meat, the feathers. Of course, we'll keep the cloth because I'll just turn it into bandages. We'll sell those boots. Actually, what do those boots look like? I don't like them as much as the way our current boots look. Sleeper has Awakened is an escort quest. I'm going to come back and do this later when we come a little more down south in Aberdeen, but for right now, I'm just going to head back to where we were. That clears up another quest in our log that we can carry around, right? We'll finish up the tablet quest. We need one more Highbone Relic. We've got all the Strider meat. We're already 8 out of 20 bears. This will be 9. Just kill them while I run. That's 10, 11, 12, 13. Get the auto attacking first, then loot in between swing timers. Be the most efficient we can with our time. Judge that, loot it, run. Let's see if I can pull a few here. Moonstalker is level 15, so it'll give us a little bit of experience. 186, I think that's my highest crit yet. What I was going to say is it's actually going to do a little bit of some serious damage to me, but I mean, we're a beast at this point. These are cloth caster boots. It shows the toes, keeps the dogs out, you know what I'm saying? 2 silver on those, though. Where'd that other bear go? Did I kill it in the kerfuffle? Yeah, I guess I did, because that was 13, so this will be 14. $15, 16. Miss Perry. Miss Perry. $189, another big ass crit. 190. Ooh, new record. 190. There's got to be an add-on that keeps track of your highest crit, I feel like, right? Alright, that's 17. Keep getting distracted by these bears. That's what he said. Gay joke. 17. That's 18. That's 19. We just need one more. Man, we're critting quite a bit right now. 180. Bam! Another crit. Native hand wraps. He resisted it. Ooh. There's our final relic. We'll read the tablet, even though it's going to be in Darnassian. Again, we're not going to be able to really read it, but... Anuthera. Yeah, I can't read it. There's the 20th. On a future character, probably our Night Elf Druid, when we finally get to that character and then do these quests again, we'll read it then, because she'll be able to speak Darnassian, but my dwarf, he can't, so... yeah, the dwarf was, or not the dwarf, the druid was supposed to be next, but on a whim, just at the very last moment, I decided, you know what, I'm going to play the Paladin. We took like a 4-month break from hardcore after I finished the Undead Rogue and doing all the quests and whatnot. And I think I just, in that period, forgot that I said I was going to play the Druid next. Voice crack like crazy. That I was going to play the Druid next.
We have few records from the time around the War of the Ancients, especially near the destruction of the Well of Eternity. Given the upheaval and cataclysmic events that were taking place, it is no big surprise. Thank you, adventurer. With your help, my work here is finished, and I will be able to deliver a full report to the Circle.
You're welcome, Taisha. Alright, let's kill 8 Pathfinders, 5 Wind Talkers, and then I'll probably go grab the Thresher Eyes and get the Sea Turtle Remains before we and I guess get the Red Crystal. Maybe I'll get the Red Crystal on the next batch of quests that we do. I kind of want to just like go out, get a bunch of stuff done, swing back by town when we're, when it's good and efficient, and then go back out and rinse and repeat, right? That's going to be the most... I should interrupt that. I should definitely interrupt that with a kick, or a Hammer of Justice. That's definitely going to be the most efficient thing for us to do. Let's just do these big little excursions. Just a bunch of linen. Nice. Almost messed that up with the GCD. Throw a quick heal on ourselves, then we'll let the mana regen. I won't have my Hodge here, but that's okay. Alright, we got all the wind talkers. We just need the Pathfinders now. What do we need? 4 more. One, 2. We'll take on 4 mobs here. Pop my Dwarven ability. Gain a little bit of bonus armor. Quick double heal since we're going to be running. Gives the mana a chance to regen. Front load the mana too, so let's put a fresh blessing on, and then we're just going to head out to the water. Kill some threshers. We'll grab that sea turtle remains. Where are the gaffer jacks? Do I need to fish those up? I guess I literally have to fish those up, yeah. I'll do that sometime when I pause or something, just to save time. Maybe we'll save that one for next time we play, but I don't remember doing this quest often. Maybe my fishing skill is never high enough. Pierce armor, huh? Go up for a breath. Just remember, whoa, the boat. Remember, yeah, we're not undead, so I can't hold my breath for forever. I've almost lost characters to drowning in hardcore, so I'm trying to be very conscious of this. There's one Thresher Eye. Yeah, that was a really nice part about being undead, is I could just kind of like turn my brain off when it came to being underwater. Never really needed to think. Let's see, already it's like, you know, gotta be a little careful here. Oh, our first small lustrous pearl. That's huge. This is more for, it is used for blacksmithing, okay. As you can see there, it says, my add-on at the bottom shows me, buy from vendor 000, sell to vendor 2, stacks and lots of 20, sold by no known merchants, class, battle pets, simple. And then at the very bottom there, it says, used for blacksmithing, jewel crafting, leatherworking, and tailoring. That's what I'm looking at, in case you're wondering, like, how do I know that purple text there used for. Take this thing to the surface. There's the last Thresher Eye, nice. Seems like this, yep, there's the turtle's remains, I see it right there. Just leave these Threshers if I don't need them. Flagelmerk the Cruel, what a name. Oh, we're back up to a gold 65, so I can afford all of my training at 22. I think we said we need 3 gold in order to get everything at 24, so we're already halfway to what we need at 24 as well. Check for chests down here as well. Not seeing anything. Alright, let's head back to shore. Town's right here, so we can turn in, what, like 5 or 6 quests, take some of the other quests that are here in town, or take the chains. We need fine crab chunks, those come from the crabs up north. We need Scaverstalk and Deathcap, that's in a cave over here. And then to locate the large red crystal. Probably should have done this when I was over near Aran, but that's okay. I don't know exactly where I dropped them, but if you fish for them in the ocean, you might get lucky. Already at our 30-minute mark, so we got another 30 minutes. Not a bad collection in 30. The bear meat can go, the crawler meat can, or the clam meat can go. I'll make some bandages with those. But let's talk to everyone real quick. Gwyneth?
May a loon walk with you, adventurer. The Temple of the Moon has come to help the troubled citizens of Oberdeen.
Once you have investigated the creature's remains in the waters to the west of here, I should be able to file a proper report with the Temple of the Moon in Darnassus. Perhaps then we will be closer to discovering the reason why these unfortunate creatures chose to end their lives beached on the coast of Darkshore.
You've been a tremendous help here today. We now have a solid chance at unlocking the mystery of why these creatures choose to beach themselves on the coast of Darkshore.
This one was underwater, though.
The idea that they might be fleeing the area around Teldrassil is disturbing. Should you come across others in your travels, please let me know. Our research here is but in its infancy. On behalf of the Temple of the Moon, please accept this as thanks for the effort you have given. Thank you, adventurer.
Thank you, Gwyneth. Let's bring him Anaya's pendant. Cerulean. With a great sorrow in my heart, I followed the Shando's storm rage into hibernation, and took my sorrow to my dreams, sleeping for the passing of thousands of years.
Thank you, adventurer. Perhaps it would have been better if I had done it myself. But even after these thousands of years, I couldn't bear to raise my hand against my beloved. Please, I would be alone with my grief.
This poor guy. You gently pat Cerulean Whiteclaw. Oh! Anaya, do my eyes deceive me? Is it really you?
The ages have been cruel to you and I, my love. But be assured, it is, and as long as at long last we're reunited,
That the fates should be so cruel as to permit us only this after 1,000 years apart. Do you hate me, my love? That I was forced to destroy your living form, that your spirit be released from unhappy bondage?
let it not trouble your heart, beloved. You have freed me from slavery, and for that I love you all the more. Sadly, even this must be cut short. The ties that bind me to this world weaken and pull me away.
No, Anaya! Anaya, don't leave me, please!
Farewell, Cerulean, till we are joined again.
Anaya's soft voice trails away into the mist.
Know that I love you always.
How, my love? How will I find the strength to face the ages of the world without you by my side? Oh no. Give him another pat. Poor guy. Damn, that's tough, man. So he followed Shando's storm rage into hibernation and slept for 1,000 years. Oh, another book here. We'll do... Oh, thank you.
Oh, you're nice.
Auber? Dean? Can I... Yo. 1. And you, friend. Nope, 2. Okay. Couple books here. I didn't see these last night when we were poking around. Big druid on the block, okay.
Your body looks worn and your spirit weary.
No, I'm all good. Okay. We can take the Merc Deep quest again. We read this last night, so I'm not going to read it again. Oh, he's a hunter. I thought he was a rogue. Alright, let's talk to... Actually, let's head back up here and take this quest, Thunderous Windweaver, because we're going to go talk to him in just a second anyways. Give him a fresh wisdom. Tharnurian Tree Tender.
Greetings, person. I am Tharnarian Tree Tender. You have done Oberdeen a great service, adventurer, but your task is not yet complete. Return to me once you have rested, and adventurer, prepare your mind and soul for more bloodshed. The
More
survival
bloodshed.
of our people and lands comes at unfortunate costs, adventurer. You have spilled the blood of nature's servants. Many sick animals you have felled. The people of Oberdeen are indebted to you, for the forest's pain is eased, even if only for a moment. I have one final task for you, but be warned, you will have to kill again. It is my hope that this will be the last time I call upon you, adventurer. In a cave to the northeast near Bashalaran resides the Den Mother. Slay her.
Right. The Den Mother. Any books in here that we missed?
Adventurer, I've come to find out how rampant...
Oh, we've already heard that.
Your scouting of the Furbog camp is information that Thunderous Windweaver should be made aware of. He graciously serves as the elder of Oberdeen,
I knew he had to
offering
be.
sage and just stewardship of the day-to-day affairs of the village. Please, share with him your findings to date on the Furbog situation. I believe he has some ideas of his own on the reasons behind their corruption. Perhaps you can work with him to enact a plan to restore the balance of nature here.
Right. How big a threat?
Wash the blood from your garments, adventurer, and do not mourn what you had to do. Instead, give thanks. You have lessened the threat to our people here in Oberdeen, even if Darkshore is still in jeopardy from the effects of fell moss. Good luck.
A lost master.
Adventurer, your skills have already helped me in my endeavor.
What is that noise? It sounded like a roar.
Could I impose on you
Grimclaw.
again to help Grimclaw and his master Volcor? In addition, I can craft you a magical cloak that will allow you to walk
Grimclaw, easy there, my
unhindered
friend.
by Dark
Where's your
Soul's
master?
creatures while you look for him. To create the cloak, I'll need 5 fine Moonstalker pelts from a Moonstalker sire or matriarch to have enough material. The cats can be found near Wild Bend River to the south, or even farther south near Ashenvale.
Right, so basically, Grimclaw came to Tyranithus, and he put, like, druid speak on him, basically. And, if you have time, Grimclaw and his master, Volcor, could use your help if you're interested. Yeah, we've already taken it. The tower, we can take this, or should we take... I think we'll take this and Deep Ocean Vast Sea.
Hail, young person. I am Alyssa Starbreeze, and it is my charge
What a
to
fake
protect
name.
Oberdeen
It's like a
from
porn star
harm.
name.
To this end, I sent Balthuel Shadowstrike to observe the strange
Now that's a
happenings
sick
around
name.
the Tower of Althalax to the
Balthuel
northeast.
Shadowstrike. What
It
a
is
name.
past time that he should have returned. I worry that he has encountered some unforeseen danger in the forest. I would be most appreciative if you would find him and see that he is doing well.
Find Balthuel Shadowstrike near the Tower of Althalax in Darkshore. That's also a cool name, the tower. The Tower of Althalax. We'll hold off on the absent-minded prospector because that's way down south when we head down there. There's 4 separate beached creatures down here that we can get. There's one up here, and then there's another one up here. So, in total 6. Gorbold, Steelhand.
Greetings, lad. If you're looking for the best deals you'll find outside of Ironforge itself, then you've come to the right place. Off the coast of Darkshore to our north are 2 wrecked ships, the Silver Dawning and the Mistvale. Some time ago, both ships ran afoul of the blasted Murlocs as they sailed across the vast sea into Oberdeen. They now lie at the bottom of the ocean as trophies for those fiends.
My
Both
back's hurting. I
captains
got a
didn't
crack.
make
Hang
it
on.
out that night, and their logs and other effects are still below in lockboxes.
Oh.
I'd like for you to recover them for us. It would mean a lot to the crew members still around these parts.
Yeah, of course. We don't really get shit for this, though, but, well. And we'll keep our feet on the ground. Alright, Easy Strider living.
Hello, person. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
The pot is empty and I'm hungry. What's taking you so long?
Fantastic. Try it and tell me what you think, adventurer.
New recipe? We'll just go ahead and gobble these bad boys up. Let's talk to Thunderus real quick. Thunderus.
Well met, adventurer. Your scouting of the Fur Bog situation comes at a fortuitous time for us in Oberdeen. For some time we have dealt with not only forest dwellers who are now openly hostile to our presence, but also the outright corruption of the forest itself. Hopefully you might be able to lend Oberdeen aid during these troubling times.
Sure.
The Cliffspring River has begun turning foul and corrupted. It empties into the Mist's Edge, and I fear the wash will affect Oberdeen soon. I suspect the Blackwood Furbogs upriver are the cause of the taint, but I also suspect that they aren't the true root of it. Take this sampling tube and go to the mouth of the river to our north. Proceed inland to the first waterfall, and draw a sample from the pool there. You'll see a bridge overhead. Once you have a sample, return to me in Oberdeen.
Right, I also got these tools of Highborn, the Highborn relics. If only the tools of their undoing could have been destroyed in the cataclysm that destroyed our world.
Nonetheless, we must do what we can to ensure that the horrors of our past are not repeated in the future.
Though it is surely a figment of my imagination, I feel as though I can almost feel the taint of foul, highborn magic upon them. I will have these destroyed, so that their long dormant evil might never be released again.
Right. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of this linen real quick. Man, not gonna lie, I'm ready to be out of my computer chair. My back is killing me right now. I don't know why. Just out of nowhere, it started to bother me. But we'll hold out for another 20 minutes. I want to go get that large red crystal. I want to get the Silver Dawning's lockbox and the Mist Veil's lockbox, and then possibly go hunt the Den Mother and look for that guy near the Tower of Althalax. We'll go here. We'll go here. No, we'll go here, here. He'll give us a quest to do some things here. Go there, and then go out there, I think. Hopefully we can get all that done in 20 minutes. Because I don't really plan on going over very much tonight. But we still have our hearth cooldown, so you know we can just hearth right back and jump into bed when we're done. Again, almost had 2 gold. Pretty nice. $188. I guess I can take this quest now. Well, no, save some space because the beached turtles up here, those actually count as a quest that takes space in your log. I don't think there's anywhere like Aberdeen in the game that's as bad as filling up your quest log. Like, it gives you so many quests at once. It's not very I mean, you do get chains, but you come here and you have like 14, 15 separate quests that you can take. So if you have some quests in other places like we do in Dunmoreau and Lochmadon, we got what, 4 here, 1 in Dunmoreau, and then 1 in the wetlands. So we came here with 6 quests. And yeah, it gave us 14. That's insane. Not to mention all the ones down south, all of these separate beached sea creatures like I was saying, right? Let's, L-I-C, let me type this in chat. Lacillin. And then Shadowclaw, okay. Add them to the target macro. Seems to be copper in that cave, we'll grab that real quick. Oh, it's on the outside, nice. Just a little 2-hitter quitter. The feathers, garbage. The eggs, garbage. Grab this, swing back down for the crystal. Should be right up around that region. Another 2-hitter quitter, not much. Once we get over to Asterion, I'll probably use another rough sharpening stone. Get the swing, then loot. If I was a mage, I'd be loving these feathers, but... Alright, to Asterion. We've got the 2 targets in our target macro. Shadowclaw is just right above Aberdeen. Lacillin is in the area that Asterion is going to give us a quest in. Stay by the mountainside here until we get up there. It's the best chance at finding more ore. I think I'll have some tin opportunities further down here and more up north, way up here. And just like I said, we're now in Bashalaran, which is where we need to be for Asterion. This one, it'll be more than 2. I guarantee it. 1, 2. It's a 4-piece. 3. Oh, baby. Called it. Remember, ore, it's always between 2 and 4. Unless someone has manipulated it before you, it's always going to be between 2 and 4. Oh. The rare's like right here in front of our face. That's sick. Lycillin. We got the Raider's Cloak of Stamina. I think I'm actually going to switch to this. Looks pretty cool too. Alright, well we can take him out of our target macro. Whoops. I guess I'll just keep the macro pool like right here. Or should I say window? There's some copper down there.
To what could I possibly owe the exceedingly special honor of a person such as yourself as company? Truly it says much of my current companions, with no offense to my hosts, the noble Grells and Satyrs, that your presence could be considered an improvement. But please do not let my uncivil tongue drive you from the place. It has indeed been many years, decades even, since I had civil accompaniment.
Decades.
If I were to relate the story of my life, I have no doubt it would surpass the limits of your patience. Let us say that mine has been a long and painful life, and this spectral form is perhaps the worst torment of all. I am held here by the means of magic.
Oh, that's the blue light, huh?
Though my words may seem disingenuous, I assure you I would be grateful beyond words if you would help me find the means of my imprisonment. A seal binds me, and by examining the earpieces of the sprites and grells, I may find a trace of it.
Right. So he wants 8 of the grell earrings. There's a chest right here. I just saw with my bare eye. Nice. Let's grab a few of these guys, consecrate them down. Four for 4 right there. Copper and copper. It's more of these smaller healing potions. We're happy with those. We'll grab that ore in just a second. One more. Native Pants of Spirit. Cloth, Spirit. I don't need them. Let's go for that copper real quick.
This is our guy right here. There she is, like I said. Pop the Scroll of Spirit just to save inventory space, and I mean the Spirit's nice, right? It's just another 4-piece? Oh baby it is. The banana goes. We hate bananas. This is only worth 12. I'll just get rid of that too. Astarion. Once I have the earrings, I will cast the spell to search for the whereabouts of the seal that binds me. For centuries I have thought of my freedom, or on the freedom destroying the seal would bring me. Perhaps those centuries have taken a toll upon my mind that I might never recover.
Indeed. The Grells of Bashal Aran do not possess that which I am searching. However, they have come into contact with it recently. I would reckon that by your time, not mine. Recent for me stretches into the veil of the past, almost another age. If the Grells have come into close contact with the seal that binds my eternal prison, I suspect I know the cause. No doubt the seal has come into the possession of the satyr that lead them. I feel strongly that this must be true, adventurer. One of the satyr must surely possess it. If you can obtain it, you would bring me so close to passing the bars of my prison that tears would come to my eyes.
Of course, will help. So one of the satyr, just randomly have it. It's a 36% drop chance. They're ranged. They have bows. Imagine first try. I'll get that copper on the way out. I don't think anyone else is going to come and grab it, so. There it is, second try. That should leave us with just enough time to go talk to the Buzzbox, get that beached creature's remains, and go grab these lockboxes. If I can get the lockbox quest done, I won't be worried about drowning anymore. You actually have to swim into some ships, and it gets a little dicey. The pillars of this shrine are as the bars of a prison to me, Bale. No strength I still possess might break them, and no magic I wield might destroy them. For 1,000 years and more I have stared at them, wondering if at long last I outlived even the stone. Would I be free? Or would it be invisible bars that held me then?
It is hard for me to even believe that what I hold now is that which has held me for so long. Let us waste no time, adventurer. When the seal is destroyed, I might walk the forests of the earth freely again. It was the craft of one of the most powerful of the Highborn that created the seal that formed my prison. In Amith Aran, the ruins to the south that are twin to these, persists even today an ancient flame, blue in color. In this flame, this seal could be destroyed. Be wary in the ruins, adventurer.
So that's all the way back down south in Amatharan, so we'll do that probably tomorrow. We'll check for Shadowclaw next time we're roaming through. For now, let's hit the buzz box and the beached creature's bones. Like I said, I think we'll have just enough time to get all these done. Get the lock boxes, get these bones. They should be like right around here somewhere. Oh, there they are. The buzz box is further up on the shore. You gotta kind of get close to the base on this thing in order to loot it. The remains of a giant thresher, much larger than one you'd expect to find in Darkshore, lie beached on the coast of the Mist's Edge. How this creature came to be here is unknown. The group of murlocs that now feast off the carcass of it seem to be much too weak, even in large numbers, to have brought it down. While some of it has been picked clean, enough of it remains to take a sample to Gwyneth in Aberdeen to study. 3 silver. Alright. I see the ships from here. There's one, and there's another. And there's the buzz box. Seems like it's drizzling. You can tell by the water. The machine hatch is open, and it seems to be waiting expectantly for 3 thresher eyes to be placed inside. The buzzbox hums to life soon after you place the thresher eyes inside. There's a moment of static before you hear a familiarly tiny voice call out, "Crawler wine is the best." What? Oh, you fixed it already? Wow, you're a fast one. Show. Would you like it to fix another? You believe you hear a liquid being poured into a cup, followed by loud gulping sounds. 10 silver. Yeah. The buzzbox gives a burst of static as you hear Whizbang begin to speak. The next buzzbox is number 323-ish, north of Aberdeen, but where's the ale? What? Oh, it's on the road, so you shouldn't have trouble finding it near the bridge. Whizbang mumbles something incoherent before you hear a loud gulping sound. This one needs moonstalker fangs. 6 of them. Right. We'll get those tomorrow as we come back up north for the river sample, the den mother, and the mushrooms and stuff, as well as this beached creature and that beached creature. We'll finish up the entire north side. Alright, let's get a breath of fresh air, fill up the lungs, and down we go. You gotta be quick down here. There's the sample. Quickly, quickly. Straight to the surface. As you can see, you don't have very much room for error here. It'd be really nice if I, like, was an alchemist or something and I had water breathing potions or something like that, but... Alright, deep breath, and down we go. Ideally, I skip by as many of these mobs as I can, but this one is gonna get pulled no matter what, I think. Ooh, a heavy short bow. Nice, okay. We're out. Now we're just about to hit our time. I think for the last little bit, I'm gonna go check for Shadowclaw real quick, see if he's up, and then just Hearth. Even though we're right by town, it'll just allow me to just check. You know what I mean? And we might as well use it if we're getting off for the night. What do we need here? The Moonstalker Fangs. Maybe I can get lucky and get all those real quick. But I mean, we're basically right at our time, so... More than likely, it's not going to be that quick. Spam the target macro. Alright, that was the only quest that I was really worried about. A
A lot of bears around here and no cats. It's just bears the whole way down. What the hell? Oh, there's one. Alright, well, we'll just mine this up and then hearth and go turn all these in. We'll save the Moonstalker runs for tomorrow. No Shadow Claw. Alright, let's empty out the bags. Whoops, let's give you a mana buff. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sell all that. The rest stays. 216 is what we're at. That's nice. Alright, Gwyneth. I doubt we'll level up here, but we're close. Perhaps one day we'll find a means to preventing these poor creatures from ending their lives needlessly on the coast of Darkshore. Until then, we must continue our research. Greetings, Bale. What news do you bring?
Another discovery. Well done, adventurer. These remains will be properly studied once they get to Darnassus. Please accept this small honorarium in exchange for the remains you have provided for our study.
Of course. I appreciate it. I think after this, after I end this session, I'll probably just do some fishing real quick and try and get those gaffer jacks. That way tomorrow when we start, I'll be good. Let me hit the pet too. The red crystal.
So the crystal exists, adventurer? Fascinating. Anyway, your task has been well executed. Good work. What exactly is this crystal? This is but a single question in a sea of questions. Another question that comes to mind is why the Moonkin would be drawn to this object. Is the crystal benign in nature, or does it hold a more sinister purpose? I have many more questions, but we're going to need to examine that crystal closely to get some answers.
Of course.
Use this empty vial and fill up on some Moonwell water here in Aberdeen. Such potent magic should provide a clue as to the composition of the crystal. To do that, you'll pour the liquid over the crystal. It should take care of the rest. While I don't anticipate anything bad happening to you, I still want you to be careful. Above us to the east is Fellwood. If that crystal is tied to that place as I suspect it is, then it could prove to be very dangerous.
Maybe it's tied to Fellwood. Interesting. Let's go ahead and fill this up now. And go turn in our final quest. We need, what, 1,200 experience? We will actually level up from this. That's crazy. Level 22, baby. Well met. The captains of those ships were good night elves, and they deserve a better fate than they were given. Perhaps tending to their personal effects would be the best way to put their spirits to rest.
You've done us here in Aberdeen a great service, lad. We'll make sure that their effects are properly taken care of. As for you, please have this. It is the least I can do for someone with the bravery to set things right.
Thank you, sir. That's level 22 right there, boys. Not bad at all. Another talent point will go into Benediction. We'll talk to Holly real quick.
What an honor it was when Master Grey Whisker assigned me to work under the guidance of the great prospector Remtravel. At the Academy in Ironforge, everyone knew of Remtravel's great discoveries, but the prospector is rather, oblivious to his surroundings. We had uncovered evidence of a great society. Horrible golems sprang forth from the ground and overran the site. Remtravel never seemed to notice. I ran back to Aberdeen for help. Please travel south and see if the prospector is okay.
Damn, he didn't even notice. Alright. Well, let's jump into bed for tonight. We've got another 15 here, 29 there, 100 call it 150 in the bank, so that's 165 plus 30 is, call it 200 bars, 200 copper bars right now. Not bad at all. Alright guys, we're going to call this one here for now. Like I said, I'm going to do some fishing and then jump right back into bed. But we'll continue this on tomorrow. I want to thank you guys for hanging out. See you in the next one. Peace and love, and God bless gamers.